Hey guys, what's up? I'm going to be casting a quick TvT that I played on the ladder recently, and I thought it was a pretty interesting game. I'm going to be spawning in the bottom right hand position as Peacekeeper here, the blue Terran, and my opponent is going to be Trifork, spawning as the red Terran over here. The map is Akalon Wastes, and yeah, this is a pretty good map. I feel it's pretty balanced, you know, it's a pretty good macro map. Third base, it's natural easy to take, third base easy to take, fourth base. Behind the rocks, really nice and easy to defend. And yeah, um, it is coming to the end of the season, and so I've been like trying to spend my bonus pool. I think this is the last game that I played before my bonus pool ran out. So I am rank 9 at the moment, but I was too pussy to really play another game just because if I lost, I couldn't really. I dropped down to rank 10. I want to finish the season off with this highest rank as possible because I don't know. Just growing my EP in there a little, being able to say I finished ninth place. But yeah, looks like I go for a gas first here, and this is my pretty standard opening. My two openings I've been going for is this gas first into Widowmine Marine drop into like a tank Marine push. And the other one I've been going is like a double barracks Reaper opening, and I don't do it on this map because it's just not a great map for Reapers. Like the only space that you have to jump up is these spaces, and Marines can cover that pretty nicely. So looks like my opponent as well going for a gas before barracks. So it looks like he's going to be doing some sort of tech play. He'll probably be aggressive. This could be early factory play. It could be banshees. It can be a lot of things at this point. But yeah, after that barracks placed down on 13 supply, we'll build up to 16 SCVs because the barracks is slightly delayed, therefore delaying my orbital command a bit, and you can squeeze out an extra SCV for sure. Looks like my opponent is going to come ahead and scout me. Actually, wow, the scouting path is kind of weird. It could be a proxy actually, and this is interesting. The good thing about my build though is it's pretty safe. As long as you don't move out with drop and get caught out of position. Widow Mines are pretty damn good early defense units against Marines or Hellions or Reapers. And oh, it looks like a factory getting proxied here, so this could be some sort of Marine Widow Mine push, but I think with that early gas, he's going to have quite a bit of it build up while this factory builds, so this could be some sort of proxy tank play to try and contain me or even try and kill me if I went for some sort of a greedy play. One Rax expands should get countered pretty hard by this, but as I said before, I'm going to be going for Widow Mines with a factory here, so I should be feeling not too bad about this at all once this comes. Looks like a second gas coming down, so this is definitely going to be tanks. Factory about to finish up, actually building another barracks here, so he's going to commit really hard to this kind of proxy all-in play here. Looks like he's got 2 Marines and an SCV moving up the ramp here. I killed the SCV, pulled back my weakened Marine, and he's forced to pull back here for now, and I'm feeling kind of weird. Like I was wondering kind of what that was in game. So I plant my Widow Mine over here on the ramp and position my Marines behind it, so if anything tries to move down, we'll be able to kill that off pretty fast. And it looks like I'm going to try and secure my natural ramp here, moving my Widow Mine forward. And this can be pretty good. If his Marines are clumped up when they move up this ramp, the Widow Mine should get a really nice hit off, bringing most of them down to low health, allowing the rest of my Marines to kill the rest of them off. And I have thrown down a starport, following it up with a second gas, built a tech lab on the barracks and lifting it off after the 4 Marines, so I can switch the starport over to build a Banshee, because I do want to do a Banshee follow-up to this drop play. But I do need to be careful though. His tank is out on the way now, and if my drop loads up and moves across the map, he can move up my ramp because I basically have no units behind this. Looks like I'm actually loading up my drop as he comes over here, and it looks like I spot the move out at the front, and because of the medevac boost that I activated, I am able to move out of the Marine range before any of them die. And seeing this tank, I know I need to get tanks of my own because I need to halt this push from moving up my ramp. And unloading my Widow Mines here, I would do want to plant them close to the ramp to try and negate the ability of the Marines to move up here. One of the Widow Mines does get taken out. This is interesting. The barracks that I built over here is going to get used to spot on the high ground here, and dropping on a turret as well to trying to spot my Widow Mines. And at this point, my only hope is to get this tank out before my tech lab my factory gets taken out here. It looks like he's targeting down the supply depot, so that's not too bad for me. I'm starting a command center behind this because once this tank is out, he pretty much can't push up this ramp. And I might get supply, but it looks like I've dropped down a call down supply here. And that's a pretty good move, I feel like, on my part. Need to think on my feet right now. And with my tank sieged up here, this tank is actually in range of it. I need to be careful with my Marines not getting out of position here. I am warding away the barracks with my Viking here, and I spot this turret, so I do place my Viking over here. And looks like he's actually forced to pull back now. With the tank out, there's no way he can push up this ramp. He can't really encroach closer because I do have the high ground advantage as well as the vision from the Viking. And at this point, I'm feeling pretty damn good. Putting my turret in range, vision range of this missile turret, so my tank can take it out here. Looks like he is keeping his forces here at the front though, so he might try to engage my army as I move down the ramp. He might be able to catch me unsieged, but I do believe I'm going to be pretty careful here. And it looks like his factory is flying back, as well as command center started in the main here. So it looks like he's thinking of trying to transition now, but at this point I am ahead by quite a few workers. 9 workers actually, and that puts me in a really nice spot, especially in mirror matchups. Workers just count for so much more, and looks like he's gonna come and try to move in. He spots my army here out on my natural here with this barracks, and looks like ooh, a bunch of my Marines get taken out here. Oh, a lot of them get taken out. Load some of the Marines up into my evac, try and save them here. But even then, I don't feel too bad. I am slightly oversaturated in my natural, so I do want to try and push this back sometime soon. But with my second tank out, yeah, I should be able to slowly push this back. My Viking to spot is just so useful, and I see his forces actually pulling back now. So, yeah, not too bad. I do get a Raven out in case he follows up with some sort of Cloak Banshee play. And Ravens are actually pretty useful in tank, like stalemates, using seeker missiles onto the tanks, because when they're sieged up, it takes so long for them to unsiege and move back. It's pretty much impossible to get out of the range of the seeker missile. Looks like he's pulling back all the way now, so. And with these tanks set up at my natural ramp, I do feel pretty safe. And behind this, I've actually got 3 barracks up. I do start the double tech lab, putting this barracks on this tech lab so I can start the upgrade straight away. Putting that double engineering bay. I know my economy is ahead, so I will have a lot more money to spend. And with these tanks, I'm feeling pretty safe. So I can spend a lot of my resources into upgrades, as well as tech right now. Looks like I'm transferring some workers over here right now. My scan is his natural here, and I don't see the command center, but I do see this army sitting here, so I know he's pulled back, and he's probably going to try and transition out of this now. Looks like he's built a turret in case of some sort of drop play. Not too bad, but I mean, I guess it's nice to take the precaution. And with my natural landing a lot earlier than him, and my worker count at 40 to his 27, I'm in a great spot in this game. Starting +1 attacks as well as +1 armor. Looks like he's actually finished +1 attacks before me because he got that early engineering bay for that missile turret at the front. But just the fact that I have double E-bays before him will mean that I think our 1-1 will finish at about the same time. And as long as I time my armory right, I should be able to start 2-2 straight away. He should probably also add another engineering bay as well as a armory, but as I said before, my work count is ahead, so he will have to choose what he wants to produce or not. It looks like a drop is moving out to try and do some damage here. I do have a missile turret being built over here, because a lot of players like to land their stuff here hidden out of vision. But this missile turret really denies that kind of play. And yeah, Stim is out on the way. Combat Shields is finished for me. And at this point, I'm feeling pretty good. I am a slightly supply block, which is kind of bad for me, but I am adding my 4th and 5th barracks here. I know I have the income to support that production. And yeah, it looks like the drop is going to move in and actually going to move over this missile turret. So this missile turret should be able to take out this medevac unless he boosts out of the way. Oh, he boosts out of the way, but no, he actually moves it back into range here. So all the Marines do unload. So this is going to be a little difficult for me to try and hold off just because my stim isn't finished yet. I'm pulling a bunch of stuff back here together with the medevac. My SCVs, I need to pull them away, not to make sure not to lose too many here, but I am losing quite a few here. He's actually targeting down my SCVs right now. 12, 13, 14 kills coming down on my SCVs, and that's pretty nice for him. He's actually pretty much evened up the worker count right now. And yeah, that was a bit of a slip up for me. I should have pulled SCVs away totally. So so I could minimize my losses here. And it looks like with my 1-1 finishing up my 2-2 starting, I am feeling confident enough to try and push out. But look at this, he's actually moving out at the same time as me, and this could turn into some sort of base trade. Looks like I don't really see where his army is. I scan forward and I see units moving across the map, but at this point I feel pretty confident that I can move across and probably win a base trade. If I catch his army like right here, I should be in pretty good shape as well. I catch some of his units actually marching across the map over here. And he's actually breaking down my rocks to the 3rd or 4th position here to try and move up the ramp. I do have a siege tank up here with some marines as well as a widow mine, so I should be able to at least cut down his army a little bit here. And he straight away floats the orbital command here, but I do have 2 Vikings targeted on that pretty faster. And it looks like at the same time he's moving into my natural. A lot of stuff gets taken out, but oh, nice widow mine hit, getting 7 kills there. And a lot of these marines are pretty low. Medevacs do have decent energy though, so I should be able to heal that stuff out. And I'm trying to evacuate my workers here, because in a base raid situation, having the workers alive is just so important. It gives you the ability to build units, build more infrastructure, as well as rebuild elsewhere while he's trying to kill your base. And it looks like his natural command center is going to go down. His main command center hasn't lifted up yet, so that will probably get taken up by me. I'm repositioning my tanks onto his production facility, so anything that pops out will get taken out straight away. Looks like, oh, this is actually a big mistake from me. A lot of the workers actually, I clicked on this mineral patch, and now they're trying to return the minerals to this main command center. I am ahead in workers though. My workers at the main are kind of stuck here. I do need to make sure to safely transfer them out. Looks like all of his command centers are dead except for this one that's actually like 99% done. And I feel like I am in a somewhat advantageous position. Looks like he takes up my +1 attack engineering bay, and if this finishes, actually, that's going to give me a big advantage in the marine battles, which will occur once we've both killed each other's bases here. Yeah, it looks like my +2 armor will finish now. And it looks like he's trying to move down the ramp to clear out some stuff in the natural. This widow mine, actually, if he gets a shut off now, these marines are so low. Oh, he's gonna get, oh, sick, 10 more kills, and oh wow, yeah, then he leaves. That was clutch widow mine there. If that wasn't there, it would have been a little closer, I feel like. Even though I had the workers over here, and they were going over here to build some more barracks. I also had the +2 armor, so I feel like I was at an advantage. I did have an advantage there, but he still could have turned it around if he caught me out of position. But this widow mine just saved my life there, taking out 10 marines, 7 from before as well. That's a hero Captain Widow mine right there. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I definitely enjoyed playing it. It's really nice and refreshing to play a weird game once in a while, just because it gets kind of stale if it's like marine tank battle, like turtle into 3-4 bases. Tank stalemates and stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys next time.